John Barleycorn, A History. This information is taken from Wiki, but I do believe that it's pretty okay. John Barleycorn is an English and Scottish folk song. The song may have its origins in ancient English or Scottish folklore, with written evidence of the song dating it at least as far back as the Elizabethan era. The first song to personify barley was called Alan a Malt, or Alan of the Malt, a Scottish song written prior to 1568. Alan is also the subject of Quae Sold Nocht Alain Honor B, a 15th or 16th century Scottish poem included in the Bannatyne manuscript of 1568 and 17th century English broadsides. It is listed as number 164 in the Roud Folk Song Index. The oldest versions are Scottish and include the Scots poem, as mentioned, Qui Sold Nocht Alan Honorit B. In 1782, the Scottish poet Robert Burns published his own version of the song, which influenced subsequent versions. The song survived into the 20th century in the oral folk tradition, primarily in England, and many more popular folk revival artists have recorded versions of the song. In most traditional versions, including the 16th century Scottish version entitled Alan a Malt, the plant's ill treatment by humans and its re-emergence as beer to take its revenge are key themes. The song's protagonist is John Barleycorn, a personification of barley and of the beer made from it. In the song, he suffers indignities, attacks, and death that correspond to the various stages of barley cultivation, such as reaping and malting. Of John Barleycorn, just one of many versions. There were 3 men came from the west, their fortunes for to try, and these 3 men made a solemn vow, John Barleycorn must die. They ploughed, they sowed, they harried him in, threw clods upon his head, till these 3 men were satisfied, John Barleycorn was dead. They let him lie for a very long time, till the rains from heaven did fall, when little Sir John sprung up his head, and so amazed them all. They let him stand till Midsummer's Day, when he looked both pale and wan. Then little Sir John grew a long, long beard, and so became a man. They hired men with scythes so sharp to cut him off at the knee. They rolled him and tied him around the waist, and served him barbarously. They hired men with sharp pitchforks to pierce him at the heart, but the loader did serve him worse than that, for he bound him to the cart. They wheeled him around and around the field, till they came unto a barn, and there they made a solemn oath on poor John Barleycorn. They hired men with crab's tree sticks to cut him skin from bone, and the miller did serve him worse than that, for he ground him between 2 stones. There's little Sir John in a nut-brown bowl, and there's brandy in the glass, and little Sir John in the nut-brown bowl proved the strongest man at last. The huntsman cannot hunt the fox, nor loudly blow his horn. The tinker cannot mend his pots without John Barleycorn.